Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Brad and welcome back to another episode in Modern Warfare 2. Just casually going on from what I was doing last time. I'm not going to care about the score. Pretty much, I won't care about the score, and I'll do these when I've got something I want to talk about. And what I want to talk about today is your personal history in video gaming. And I'm going to talk about mine. Mine started when I was about... how old would I have been? I'd have been about 8, 9 even. It all started with a... Wow. Okay, that's a pre-fail. It all started with a Super Nintendo. My dad bought myself a Super Nintendo, and him and I used to play it. I've got no aim. Him and I used to play it pretty much non-stop as much as we could. Oh, yeah, he's still there. Okay, I thought the other guy got him. And the games I remember playing with him on that were the Super Mario ones, of course. We played Donkey Kong Country 1, 2, and 3. Donkey Kong Country 1, 2, and 3, and then also... Wow, last hand. Donkey Kong Country 1, 2, and 3, and there was this Viking game, I can't remember it to save my life. But yeah, there was this Viking game that we used to play, and there was also a racing car game that we played non-stop, and I can't remember it either, but you used to be able to pick from like 3 supercars. One of those would be like a dune buggy kind of thing. The other one would be a dune buggy. The other one would be like this blue kind of Ferrari looking sports car, and there was another one, but I forget what the other one was. Anyway, yeah, so that's where my gaming started off. After that Super Nintendo, we moved on to a Nintendo 64. And with that, man, the games on that, there was 007 GoldenEye, Super Mario 64. No, I don't think it was Super Mario 64. I think it's just called Super Mario World 64, maybe? I don't know. Whatever it was called. We played that, GoldenEye. So loud. GoldenEye Zelda was a big one as well. Played a shit ton of Zelda. And I should probably explain why I'm wanted to do this commentary. And the reason why I wanted to do this commentary was because for Father's Day not long ago, I don't know if Father's Day is universally on the same day or different, but for Father's Day I went and bought my dad a Super Nintendo. Because I was down at my local Game Trader store and I saw it in there and I was like, oh yeah, you know, we've had some good memories on that. It'd be kind of cool to buy him that. So I bought him that, and I think that has sparked his interest back into his old school video gaming. Because he went out and bought a shit ton of games for the Super Nintendo, like all the Donkey Kong ones and all the Super Mario World ones, so they've been pretty fun playing through those again. And then he's gone out and bought himself an Atari 2600, which, if you didn't know, that had the original Space Invaders, Pac-Man. There's this Centipede game that's pretty fun. And so we've been going through and playing through all that, and yeah, so that's what I just want to talk about. Video game history, because I think everyone remembers their first ever video game they played, or their first ever console that they their first ever console that they've like thoroughly enjoyed. And then so from the Nintendo 64. Oh shit. we moved on to the... Wow. From Nintendo 64 we moved on to the PlayStation 1, I think we did. We never owned a Dreamcast or anything like that. And PlayStation 1 was pretty fun, but my peak in interest in video gaming then spiked again once we bought a PlayStation 2. Which I remember I got it for Christmas, and we only had, for a while, I only had the demo disc, which I don't know if you guys ever got the demo disc with it or not, but it had one trick from SSX snowboarding, and I played that one track like, fuck, I honestly cannot tell you how many times. There was that one track, there was also one dirt rally game. I can't remember it either, but I'm so bad with names. I can remember the gameplays off by heart, but so then with the PlayStation 2 came my peak then and interest in the Grand Theft Auto series. My nan took me down to EB Games one day, and because I had rented out GTA 3 one day, and I was like, oh yeah, okay, I've got no idea what this game is. You know, I never played GTA 1 or 2, the top-down versions. Took GTA 3 home and fell in love with it completely. Wanted to buy it, so I convinced my mum to give me the money to buy it, and then my nan took me down, and I remember her talking to me about it, completely asking me like, oh, are you sure you're able to play this game? Are you sure it's the right game for you? I'm like, yeah, don't worry about it, nan, you know. Don't worry about it, they toned it down for little kids. That game was fucking brutal. And then so through PS2, you know, there was Vice City, San Andreas, all those games. And just remember, I'm on the PS2 now. Yeah. And yeah, so all those San Andreas games, and then we bought a original Xbox. And that game was fun. I played a lot of games on that. Amped, the first Amped, I could nail those like million-point runs and everything, man. That game was fucking ridiculous amount of fun. I spent probably more time in Amped than I have in Call of Duty, like Modern Warfare 2. Just the amount of days and stuff. And then so from there, original Xbox, a lot of fun on those games. Wow, it's almost bad as Hutch's thing. And so from there we went to original Xbox. We bought the PS3, which is, you know, roughly, you know, it's 5 years ago now. So from that we've now, we're at today. From there, oh no, we bought Xbox 360 before PS3, sorry. Because that's when I got introduced to the Call of Duty series from Modern Warfare 1. And, you know, back then, had no idea how big that game would explode. I don't think anyone really kind of did, but that game spent so many hours. And I mean, it was the little things, like, you know, there was no kill cam or anything, but back when that game was out and they didn't have the... they didn't have the, what am I trying to say? I can't even explain. But you know, with the kill cams and everything else in Modern Warfare 2 and so forth, you kind of expect it going back to play that game, but without it, you realize just how simple and fun that game was. Sorry, the mic was away from my face. And I miss those days. I was in year 8 then, I think, in high school. I miss them. And yeah, so from then, it's been 360 and PS3 all the way. I've got the Atari 2600 and the Super Nintendo sitting right beside me. Right beside the Xbox 360, the PS3, and the 64. I don't know if you guys can hear that guy singing. Hey, let me just...
Free for all.
Anyway, yeah, I got all those sitting next to each other, and I'm looking at them, and I'm thinking, I want to maybe put some...
Prisoners, comrades.
I don't know if it'd be interesting anymore, but I want to maybe put up some gameplay from the Super Nintendo or something like that. And, you know, if you guys are interested in seeing that, let me know. But yeah, that's pretty much all I want to talk about. You know, my gaming started back in the Super Nintendo days. Gaming was simple back then, you know. Everything was simple back then. I miss it. And I want to know if you guys miss it as well. If you want, leave a comment down below. Tell me your favorite console and your first favorite game that you remember. Because I'm pretty much going to leave this here. I'm not going to play this whole match. That's all I really want to talk about. So yeah. If you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Pew, pew, pew.